Hello and welcome to this episode of Pussy, Mind and Soul. My name is Sophia Tome and today you can listen to a conversation that I had with Faith Streng. Faith Streng is located in Los Angeles and I hope you love her energy as much as I do because I find she's just amazing. She is a third-generation lightworker. That means her mom was a lightworker and her grandma was a lightworker. She's the third generation. Also, she's a spiritual mentor. So I think she's really good in building community. And if you are exploring your own spirituality and you feel like you want to connect with other people who do this too, then keep on listening and later check out the show notes and visit her website and follow her on Instagram. She has amazing offers. Also, Faith Streng is an Akashic healer. That means she's healing with the Akashic records, I assume. And she's a cosmic channel. That means she channels messages. I found Faith on Instagram and I loved the reels and the Instagram stories, but mostly reels she's doing because it's so light and entertaining and helpful, and it always brings me in a good mood to see her in the digital space, and it was just such a pleasure to connect with her in this conversation, and I hope it is for you too to listen to this conversation. We talked a bit about many different topics, and I'm gonna just tell you a few of them. I asked her about light language because that's how I, in the beginning, was drawn to her profile because she speaks the light language. And if you don't know what it is and how to learn it, and if you have questions about this, then definitely keep on listening because she will give us some answers. Also, we talk, of course, about conscious entrepreneurship. And I asked her about her story. How did she become a conscious entrepreneur? Did she ever have like a regular job? And I'm going to give you a little spoiler. There was also pain and struggle involved. It was not just easy and rainbow and sunshine, I think it's called. It was not just rainbow and sunshine. I asked her about if she has an advice or a lesson to share about how to surrender. We talked about community building and networking in the spiritual way. I asked her about the future, what she thinks about the future, and what makes Faith very special for me is her high frequency, her high vibes, her high energy. And then, of course, I had to ask what she does on a day when she feels bad, what to do on a bad day. So I hope you really enjoy this conversation. Connect with Faith afterwards. You find her website and her Instagram in the description, in the show notes underneath this podcast. If it inspired and motivated and entertained you to listen and you want to give something back and let energy flow, we happily receive your donations. Either via Bitcoin or via PayPal. And now enjoy listening to this episode of Pussy, Mind and Soul with Faith Streng.
All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. And also to my guest, the very real, very real Faith Streng from LA. I'm so happy to have you here. We already had a really good time in this conversation, and in the previous conversation I enjoyed talking about the weather with you and about healing and about all kinds of things. And I'm just so grateful that you come here and you share a bit about your story and your energy and your amazing spirit and your everything with this community here. So welcome all the way from LA.
Thank you. I am so happy to be here. I just feel like you're a soul sister already, and I just am so excited for this conversation. So honored to be a part of your community here, and I just can't wait to see what's going to unfold today. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Some people are listening, some people are seeing the video as well. I just noticed there's something in your head, something green.
Oh yes, this is
What
a
is
little
this?
jade. It's a little jade Buddha statue that I have. And he called to me yesterday during a session. He'd been on an altar that I have, and I realized he wanted to come out and play and be more present with me during my sessions and my conversations now. So I'm holding on to my little Buddha statue here.
That's amazing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I found you on Instagram. I love Instagram because it helps me to connect with, just amazing people. I have such a good time with you every time. And I found, I noticed you, I mean, everybody look up her Instagram profile. It's amazing. You're so, with so much light, and so it's so refreshing to, like, there are so many different profiles on Instagram, but to me, your profile and your content, it really resonated, and it seemed so special. And one of the things I saw you talking, I guess, or doing, is the light language. And I when I saw this the first time, I was like, what is this? What is he doing? Where have you learned? And then I was hoping that maybe one day I can ask her what this is all about. So now is the time. Can you share with us what is the light language, and from which vocabulary book have you learned it? And how have you learned to speak this language?
I love talking about this. It's something, it's a it's a movement, it's a modality that is growing, and I get a lot of people messaging me when they see my videos, which are, you'll just see a lot of hand movements that I'm intuitively doing, and a lot of people message me and they say, I feel my hands moving like this, or I feel this energy moving. Is that what this is? And I say, yes, that's absolutely what it is. So, and if you look up light language on Instagram or the internet, like, you're going to see all of these counts, and there's a lot of people doing it. And so it is a language that is remembered. It's not something that's taught. It's something that's unlocked within you. And it is hand movements, but you can also do light language with your body. You can do it with your voice. Some people do channel sounds in an actual language. And it is a channeled energy, essentially, and no light language is the same. Some people channel from specific entities or energies. Mine is straight from spirit, and I can start to think about other energies that are working through different ascended masters or angels or starseed races, and we're just diving right here in this podcast here. I love it. And I started doing Reiki videos. I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I started doing Reiki videos on my YouTube channel. And then I was inspired to do reels and just doing more fun music. It's always, Reiki is something we think of as being very soothing